Alright, let's talk about Alien Earth. As a lifelong fan of the Alien franchise, I went into this series with a mix of excitement and dread. The first two films, absolute masterpieces. Alien and Aliens are some of the best science fiction ever made. Alien 3, not great, but I still found moments to enjoy. Alien, Resurrection. Yeah, it was bad, but I'll admit it's one of my guilty pleasures. So when the trailer for Alien Earth dropped months ago, I didn't know what to think. The visuals looked stunning, almost cinematic, but the premise? Kids' minds in adult bodies, a spaceship crashing on Earth with a Xenomorph inside, and all of this set just 2 years before the original Alien. Honestly, that felt wrong to me. But I tried to keep an open mind and gave it a chance. Let's break down what I thought of the first two episodes. Episode 1 hooked me right away visually. I mean, I had to keep reminding myself that I was watching a TV show and not a big budget movie. The production design, the atmosphere, the VFX, it all looks incredible. It really does capture that gritty, industrial feel of the original films. But the writing, oh boy. The dialogue is clunky, weighed down by heavy exposition, and the conversations feel more like info dumps than natural interactions. Instead of building tension through silence or mystery, something the Alien films did perfectly, this show keeps explaining and explaining until the suspense is gone. By the end of the first episode, I thought, okay, maybe it's just a shaky start. Maybe episode 2 will pick things up. But unfortunately, things went downhill fast. Episode 2 is where Alien Earth really starts to fall apart. The pacing slows to a crawl, and instead of focusing on building tension with a smaller cast, the show throws in way too many characters. Most of them are flat, poorly developed, and honestly, I didn't care about a single one of them. Then there's the technology. Some of the gear and advanced tech they use just doesn't make sense for the timeline. Remember, this is supposed to be set 2 years before Alien, but the gadgets feel way too modern and polished. It breaks the continuity and feels like the writers forgot what made the original universe work. And the worst part? Watching adult actors play robots with children's minds. This concept might have sounded interesting on paper, but on screen it's just awkward. Distracting at best, unintentionally funny at worst. Instead of adding depth or emotion, it takes you right out of the story. Combine that with bad acting, poor character choices, and dialogue that hasn't improved since episode 1. And the whole thing becomes a slog. And here's what's so frustrating. The show does have potential. The visual world is immersive. Some of the ideas are interesting, but it feels like the creators grabbed elements from other Alien movies in the franchise, mashed them together with their own ideas, and forgot to think about how they'd actually fit within the Alien universe. Instead of a tense, cohesive story that respects the lore, we get a confused, overstuffed mess. And because it's set so close to the events of the first film, every continuity break stands out like a sore thumb. So after watching the first 2 episodes, I've got to be honest, I can't recommend Alien Earth. For every moment of visual brilliance, there are twice as many moments of bad dialogue, poor storytelling, or just plain bizarre creative choices. Unless this show pulls off a miracle turnaround in the coming weeks, I can't see a way it recovers, and as a fan of the franchise, that's really disappointing. But hey, those are just my thoughts. What did you think of Alien Earth? Did you enjoy it more than I did, or do you also feel like it's already gone off the rails? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into sci-fi and film, and I'll catch you in the next one.